bands before I do some shooting. It's a necessity when you shoot slingshots. So here we are. Hopefully everybody is having a good day so far. I know I have a good start to the day. Hopefully it continues down this path. All right. So what I'm going to use today is the Neptune greens. This is 0.5. That's what I shoot, 0.5. And I'm going to go ahead and cut up some bands, and then we're going to get some shooting in here in a minute. Got some pre-cut to the length I want, and the taper that I want. Now we just got to put them together. Got some pouches. One of those guys snuck in there. Use an old pellet container. Oh, 0.5. Oh, look, I even had it marked at the bottom. Those are the old ones. We're going to get rid of that. How's the audio? Everything good? Anybody hear me? All right. This is the jig I'm going to use to do this. I'm going to use some forceps here to pinch stuff. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some bands going here, man. What's up, Weston? How are you, man? How you doing today? Anything exciting happening? I'm going to use these pit pouches. These are the 44 millimeter. That's what I've been shooting the past little while here. And so far they've been working out pretty good. I like them for 8 millimeter. They fit pretty nice. So far, so good. Just got done with the morning shoot in the fog. Hell yeah. Today we are cold up here. We're sitting right about freezing. But tomorrow we are supposed to hit like 60. And then it's going to come back down a little bit and then back up warm. So we're transitioning into spring right now, which is good because I am ready. What's up, Andre? How are you, man? Andre had a water pipe bust at his house. That's no good, man. But he got it all fixed up, so that's a good thing. I'm really blessed that this whole winter we have not had any major crap going on. Chad, no diddy, no doubt. We've actually had a really light winter up here. We had our normal cold, like January, February is always cold up here. December was pretty cold this year, but we didn't have nearly as much snow as some of you guys had gotten. So I'm really happy about that too. What's up, Chad? How are you, brother? Just gonna tie up some pouches here, some bands. Gotta get up on that a little bit. I was talking to I don't know if people like their names on YouTube or not, but I was talking to somebody and they were asking about how to get the latex through these tiny little holes on the pouches. And I can usually just use my fingernails because half the time they're just too long, and I can just manipulate the pouch through there, or the band through the pouch. But if you guys are having any troubles with that, there is other ways to do it, you know what I mean? You can use one of these guys here, if that helps you, or you can buy them. I think some of the guys are making them with like paracord maybe. I think Hunter used to make some. Thanks, Kyle. Hunter used to make some. I think maybe Leon or somebody. I'm not sure exactly who, but there's a couple of different methods out there to tie these up or to get the band through the pouch if you're having struggles. Paper clips, yep, that's what I told the guy too, because he didn't have one of those pouch pull things. I'm like, my first thing was I said use a paper clip. You can just use that, push it through, pull the band through, and you'll be all set. But if you wanted to purchase, you know, an actual tool, you could get these. I don't know if Omega's got them or not right now, but I know they did sell them at one point. And they're cheap. You know, you can buy a handful of them and just leave them all about. This one, that little tying tool was just laying out here actually, stuck on my magnet over there. I think I have another one in my band tying setup inside the house. I'm not making a slingshot today. Average Squatch, what's up? I'm tying some bands that go onto a slingshot. Usually when I do this live, I end up not tying them correctly, so we'll see how that goes. Or I will do like one side up, one side down sort of thing, because I just get to yammering instead of actually paying attention. First band came out okay, so we're all right there. I don't really get into a hurry when I do these. I just do them. I usually do about 5 at a time. I don't really enjoy doing this too much, but like I said, it's a necessity. If you shoot slings, you gotta have bands, right? You can always buy pre-mades. There's some companies out there that are making them with the pouches already attached, so you can always do that if you don't want to dive down the rabbit hole of making your own bands. But making your own bands, you can tweak them exactly how you want, so that's kind of cool. And one day you probably will want to do that. Well, once you do make your own bands, you probably won't go back to pre-mades. But there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you want to do. At the beginning, I used, what's up, Scorgan? I used to buy Sniper Sling pre-mades, the yellow. They always came with these like gill pouches. I don't know if I got any out here or not. Yeah, I don't have any. I got a bunch of fucking rue pouches that I didn't know I had. I think all these are all like Timber 26. And the leather ones. I got a bunch of the rue ones, different sizes. Didn't really care for them. Not a fan. Yeah, Timber 26. Idaho. Not a fan of the rue pouches. To each their own. I tried them. I didn't care for them. But that doesn't mean you won't like them. So give them a shot. See if you like them or not. I like pit pouches. I need to trim this guy. I do have a slingshot out here that I'm going to shoot after I make a couple of these bands. That was one from Jordan. And I actually won that one in a waffle. See, for a long time, I didn't win anything, right? I'd enter these raffles, or whatever you want to call it, and I would always lose, dude. Always, right? Like my whole damn life. I never really won much. And then the slingshot waffles started becoming a little more frequent for a little while. It seemed like a lot of people were just doing them for a little while. Omega Slings did a ton of them. And all of a sudden I started winning, man. And I got on this hot streak where I was winning like all the damn time. And then I just I didn't participate in any for a long time. And then I tried one with Mark. He was giving away waffling one of his Avros, and I really wanted one of those. But he didn't see my message, right? So until too late. Like I was at work and I saw the waffle pop through, and I was like, damn, how much to get in on that? And nobody saw the comment or something. I don't know. I just ended up not getting it in time or something. So I didn't win that one. Or I don't remember what happened, but either way. So Jordan was doing one, and I just happened to catch his live. Sometimes I get his notifications, sometimes I don't. That one I did. And I bought 3 entry tickets, and I actually won. So that was fabulous. I haven't won a slingshot in a little while. So that felt pretty cool, man. And I banded it up this morning. I took 5 shots on it so far. That was it. In the garage here because it's cold. But I was cleaning off my bench here a little bit and banded up that Kodiak, and then I put 5 shots through it on the inside target here, and man, it feels nice. Kodiak, if you've never shot one, is an excellent slingshot by Jordan Smothers, and yeah, I have 4 of them. 3 that one I purchased. One was a gift from Tennessee Slinging, and then this one I just won on a waffle, and then I actually made one um, out of a hunk of wood that's laying around out here somewhere too. Actually, it's right next to me. That one was a million years ago that I made that wooden one, man. And I actually, I talked to Jordan. That was when I first started talking to some of these guys, and my YouTube career for slingshots was just taking off. And I was like, hey man, do you care if I make one of your Kodiaks? I really like the design. I was like, I'm not going to sell it or anything. I just want to make one. And he's like, yeah, do it, man. So this was the one I made a long time ago, man. So long ago. But it's super thick, super cool. This is the one that I won. This one is fabulous. He does excellent work. This one is micarta and G10, black and yellow. That's probably the song that I'll use when I actually do a short on it. Do that black and yellow song. Seems fitting, doesn't it? Got the tournament in about 3 weeks, guys. It's gonna be super cool. Everybody ready to go? Black and yellow, baby. Black and yellow. Let's get a little drink action going on. Scorgan, I've used that song probably on a handful of shorts just because it always pops in my head whenever I have a black and yellow slingshot. So I'm going to use it again probably. Just because. Why not? Right? Sure wish it started today. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'll tell you what, Hawk. I don't know if I am or not. Let me turn this brightness up. Hold on. I can't really see too good. Crank that bad boy up. There we are. Oh, that's a little better. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready or not, man. I probably won't even be ready the day of the tournaments or days of the tournament, just because, yeah, I don't think I'm ever ready. But it's okay. I'm super excited just to get there and have fun, man. Meet all the new faces that are on the scene now. It seems like each year you get a fresh batch of shooters. You get the guys who've been doing it for ever, not me. You get the middle of the road guys like me, and then you get the new fresh meat. So it'd be cool to see all the new faces. Get to talk to all these people that have been so generous to purchase some of my slings and help advance my channel and stuff. So to actually see everyone in person is going to be pretty darn cool, and that's what it is all about. Jordan's doing something with some goodie bags or something. I've kind of missed that. Flight of the Bumblebee. Yeah, that's another one too, right? I think I've actually used that one too. I probably have like 400 shorts, dude. What's up, Dean? Glad to have you, man. How are you? I think Dean just placed an order. I remember his name coming through. I got 1 roll of 0.4 left, guys, if you would like. The Neptune Green. And then I have 4 rolls of the 0.5 left. This batch went pretty darn fast once again, but there is a few left. I do have more coming. I think we've settled down now, so we're good. We're at a good pace now. People are testing the waters. They're buying it. They are giving me good feedback. I have about 5 people now that have given me feedback on the Neptunes, and so far so good. I haven't had any complaints yet, so that's pretty cool. I'm doing the 0.5 today because that's what I shoot. I pulled that roll out for me. I needed one too. I forgot. Sam B, yo, what's up? How are you? I have to make more content. Day job is taking me on a mission lately, but I'm back in it now. Yeah, right on, dude. After a while, it seems like it's all been done, man. I do whatever I feel like doing nowadays. If I want to do a review, I do a review. If I want to, which I'm going to actually, I have the next one up is going to be the blood stopper. Latex is almost available, just waiting for labels. Is this your other channel, Sam? I lose track of who I'm talking to, which Sam it is. Um, oh yeah, so Blood Stopper is coming up next. I think I got the Blood Stopper Pro, maybe. It's a metal, like anodized one. So that will be my next review. I've been working on a video for a little while, and it's about temperatures and how latex speed correlates. So back in October, I believe it was. See, we had a really long, nice summer last year, and it was really hot. So even into the fall, we had some pretty damn hot days, and I started doing a series that was, if I take my normal bands, right, which at the time, for a long time, I shot Omega 0.5 electric white. Can't say enough about that band. I actually love that latex beyond belief. Um, and that's all I shot for a long time, man. So that's what the video is tested on. And I started at 80 degrees back in, I think it was late October even, man, or mid-October, something like that. And see, I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. I'm talking instead of rapping. If these unravel, it's my fault, not the band's fault. So I started at 80 degrees outside Fahrenheit, and then I got another one at 60, and then I got one at 20 degrees, and then I need to film the final one at 40 degrees, which is about where it's going to be today, so I may just do the final one. And then I'm going to piece them all together and see what kind of results we get. 0.4 Neptune is great. I use it for BBs, 16 to 12 by 170. Love it. Badass. Thanks, Dean, for the feedback, man. Anybody else who's got it, let me know. Take it easy, Sam. You have yourself a wonderful day, too. And I am blessed. Why, thank you. I'll make probably one more. Yeah, one. We'll do one more. I know this ain't the funnest or most entertaining content, guys, but if I got to make some bands, why not make it with friends, right? And I am at the point where I need some more. So I'll whip up a couple. I got 3 made already. I'm not hurrying or anything. So yeah, that video I think will be pretty neat. It's not going to be in depth. It's more of, if you've noticed, if you follow my channel, a lot of my stuff is not the most technical. I just kind of do it as a, I guess, I don't know what you want to say it, a layman's term kind of thing. Just dudes in the backyard drinking a beer around the barbecue, shooting the shit, you know, sort of thing. Yes, I know what I'm talking about for the most part, I guess, but I don't go into all the details as some of these guys. And I'm glad that they're out there because they can conquer the technical aspect. You know, like if you look at ATO, he can get pretty damn technical, and that's great for referencing things, man. It really is. I love it. Sling King over in the UK somewhere, he's been doing this fantastic elastic series. So far, it looks like Hawk's Purple has the most punch, like the strongest hits, hardest hits. He just released his own latex called the, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Ghost White, maybe? Ghost White by Sling King. And his own latex is proven to be good. But he's tested It's got to be up there a little bit, maybe like 6, 7 of them so far. I enjoy those videos. It's just, you know, it's just a super simple video as far as he doesn't talk much. He just puts his crony up. And what's up, Tim? How are you? Oh, I love this thing, dude. It's heavy. It's easy. Breaks down in like 2 seconds. You can shove it wherever you want to shove it, and it works. I have other ones too, but this one is the one I always gravitate back towards, just because it's like the old faithful, man. It works. Rex, what up, man? How are you? Couple more weeks till that tourney, fool. I'll be chilling with the old Rexter. You camping in your truck again, man? He's got this whole setup that he does, man. If you guys haven't seen Rex's channel, go check that out too. 2 clamps drilled to a piece of wood. Oh hell yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Haven't shot any. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've shot, but I'm not able to shoot for like what I want to shoot right now. Winter won't quite let go yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, dude, nothing wrong with 2 clamps, man, on a hunk of wood, dude. Or a clamp and a nail or whatever, dude. Whatever works. I got the other one too, just the 2 clamps with a piece of paracord and you wrap it around your legs. That one is actually super easy to use too, man, because everything's like right there. Camping? Hell yeah. Good. I'm gonna just wander the streets of Indiana at night looking for trouble. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. All right, let's see here. I think that's 4 we got made up. Don't know if I trust my live tang skills, but hey, we're gonna run with it. If we get a slap in the face, then that'll be good stuff, right? All right, that's 4. Guess that's good enough. I don't know. What frames y'all been shooting? Yeah. All right. So yeah, we got some bands now. That's 4. I want to make more, but kind of sick of it. Put these away. This little can here is actually very nice, dude. If you got any kind of pellets, like if you shoot a pellet gun or something, just save your old can and you can shove some bands in there. I can hold, I want to say like 6 of them rolled up. Al, what's up? How you be, brother? You gonna be at the springy slingy ding ding? This might be 2 want the rig. WDs haven't justified the cost yet. Yeah, I know. What is it going for now? Like 20 or 30 bucks or something? I don't remember what they're going for. I've had that one for a while. You can get them at other places too, man. You know what I mean? Like Omega had them at one point, but GZK sells them, I believe. Probably even just Amazon or something. So maybe you can bring the cost down by looking at multiple places. I don't know. I want to say they're going for. I only got 2 left. You know what, dude? I don't care. If it's boring, it's boring. Sorry. I'm just gonna make these last 2 while I'm out here. I got everything out anyway, dude. Spring, no spring sling, just ECST. I'll be there too, man, as far as I know. I'm looking forward to that one also. Hopefully, we just got to do some, like, anti-rain dances or something, man. Jeff, what's up? How are you, man? Do the no rain dance. The anti-rain dance. Bring your freaking war drums, man. It's not that you can't shoot in the rain. It just kind of, I don't know, it sucks some of the fun out of it, man. When you're dodging freaking raindrops out in the woods and, I don't know. 2024 was perfect weather, man. It was hot, not scorching, pretty damn hot though. And sun was out. It was awesome. Yeah, last year was a weird year. But we're gonna get back on track this year. I know it. This year is gonna be a blowout, baby. ECST is gonna be a killer good time. I know I am looking forward to it. So yeah, super dry and hot. I'm okay with that, man. I am 100% okay with that. I would much rather shoot in the heat than not. Yeah, I slept in a nice warm bed, Rex. And it was fabulous. It was nice and quiet, peaceful, comfortable. Had a bathroom like 20 feet from me, shower. Life was good, dude. MD, what's up, Mr. Donnelly? How are we? I didn't think you were gonna make it. You had another you had a busted pipe too, man. Andre had one. MD had something going on with his plumbing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, right. Thanks, MD. Let me heart that, like that. There we go. Appreciate you, man. Plumber isn't there yet. Man, the first house I bought, right? Because I bought like a starter home or whatever. I guess you would call it. I don't even know what you would call it. But me and my wife wanted to get out of our current living situation at the time, and we bought this house um, that was kind of recently flipped or whatnot. But whoever flipped it didn't do the greatest of jobs, and me being kind of a, I don't know. You ever been in a situation where like you want to just get something so bad you kind of overlook things? Yeah, well that's what happened, right? So we were living with the in-laws, and if my in-laws are watching, it's not they do more for me than I could ever ask for. But when you live with somebody, that's a little different, isn't it? So I we lived with them for a little while, and we just had to get the hell out because everybody was driving each other nuts. So we bought this house. It was recently flipped, so kind of like pretty on the outside, pretty on the inside, but overall, the quality of the stuff that they used and the things they did were very sketchy. And me being caught up in the moment, not using my brain, we purchased it. Where I'm going with this story is, I know it always happens. Do have a point to my conversations. Everything was messed up in that house, dude. Like all the seals around the windows, the roof, everything was just screwed up, dude. So like we would just be sitting there watching TV or whatnot, and it's raining outside, and all of a sudden you hear like a waterfall. I'm like, what the hell is this? So then, you get up and look around. I'm like, dude, it's like a waterfall in my living room, and just nonstop crap. So if you're ever buying a house, make sure to get a good home inspector for one, because they might think of things that you don't think of. Who else? Previous tenants in the house I rent did some sketchy shit. I always find surprises. Yeah, dude. What is this? I'm waiting for the mail to bring an order from Omega. Order Sniper Sling S Scepter. Gonna lace it up with some Appalachian Blue. Hell yeah. I got that new one coming, dude. Not the Scepter, but the other one, right? I can't remember the name right now, but it's like they're labeling it as like an everyday carry. It's got the clip for your pocket or whatever. It's Sniper Sling. Mr. Brian, what up? How are you, man? Yeah, like getting married. Yeah. Well, we were still in the I don't know what you want to call it anymore, the old honeymoon phase. No, you can reuse them, Squatch. You can reuse them. I use them. It depends on how. For one, it depends on how picky you are. Some people like a good firm pouch, right? And that's fine. You have to figure out what you like. If you like a really crisp, firm pouch all the time, then you may not want to reuse them. It's up to you. But I don't mind for a while, so I'll reuse them until I kind of get a feel to it, and I'm like, that one is done for me, and then then I'll finally let it go. But I've never counted, but I'm saying probably 3, 4 band sets for each pouch if I wanted. I don't know. It's hard to put a number on it, but you'll get a feel for it. Mr. Brian has been making some badass targets. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. I hope I do, man. I can't wait to see what the heck they are, man. Take it easy, Rex. What's up, Josh? How are you, man? Yeah, I like to reuse my pouches, but I know some people really like them fresh. So I mean, they're pretty damn cheap. So if you didn't want to reuse them, you know, you could throw them out. I don't know. I'm pretty cheap, dude. So I will try and make stuff last for probably a little bit farther than it should. But you know when it's time, man. When you finally see that pouch and it's kind of like sitting there like a big ball of mush, you're like, yeah, I probably should get rid of that and just get a fresh one. 3 or 4 band sets. Yeah, I know that's the other thing. You don't want them to tear, so you gotta check it out. Oh hell yeah, man! I wish I had a woods course to stroll through. Lucky bastard. One day I will have some property, but today I don't. But I'm happy for what I have. I do have a lot more than some. Some people don't even have any space to shoot outside, and I have quite a variety of things to shoot outside, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I want more. I want a woods course. I want property not for just that though. I want it for other things. I want to be able to shoot like other things besides slingshots without having to watch out for well, you can't shoot other things inside the city limits out here. And I want to. I want to be able to do other things. I use pouches till they break in half. Okay, yeah, right on. No, that makes sense. If you're at a tournament, you want a fresh one. I get that, Al. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I got a couple spots around here I could shoot, and I have, but it's just never the same. I don't know. I'd like to. I don't know if I'm just selfish or what. I want it to be like mine, but I'd also like to pop off a few rounds and not have to go anywhere and pay an arm and a leg. All the shooting ranges around here, they're not crazy expensive, but if you go, by the time you go there, you pay. They want you to get a subscription to keep coming back and yada yada yada. 100 feet backyard, hell yeah, that's badass, dude. Yeah, from corner to corner, I have about, yeah, I want to say 30 meters ish. If I go from side to side like a square, it's less. But I have plenty of options, so that's cool. I mean I'm happy, I'm 100% happy with where I'm at. But the only thing I would change is property, like woods around me and no people. Remove the people from the area. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Andrew's knocking him out, isn't he, man? He's got the kangaroo thing going on. I'm not a fan of the kangaroo, man. I've shot him and I don't like him. But I'm not talking bad about him by any means. Um, by any means. So don't get me wrong. But to each their own. And those I do not care for. Well, not his. I don't know about his. I've never shot his. What I'm comparing him to is the Timber 26 ones. And I love Timber 26, so that's not a knock on them either. Uh, Timber 26 targets are freaking amazing. They're one of my favorite ones. I wish they were around a little bit more. Um, but yeah, he does great work too. You know, I actually have one of his magnets out here that I always forget about. I bought this thing a long time ago. It's got a bunch of dusty BBs on it. Look at that. This is a Timber 26 pouch. Or not pouch, magnet. And I forgot all about that damn thing. I don't use it. It just sits there and collects dust. Shooting without pits are like fishing with no rod to me. Right on, man. I can't get away from the microfiber pit pouches. I agree, dude. I was showing everybody earlier, I got a whole drawer full of rue pouches that I will never use. I should just give them away, man. Maybe I'll start putting these in. If people buy stuff, maybe I'll start throwing some of these in there. That's what I'll do. I'll just get rid of them all. You guys can try them out. These are Timber 26 ones. A couple different flavors. You got the round one, the one with the center punch, the one with the circle kind of marking on it. Yeah, maybe I'll throw those in some packages when people buy stuff. Last pouch here, last tie, Dallas Star Fan Hawk. I put bank lines tied to trees here on the Kentucky River overnight. Right on. Scotch, you want them? We might be able to work something out, man. I got a handful of them, that's for sure. Probably have more, dude. You know, we all go through that same path where we just buy everything, want everything, you want to try it all. And then after a while, you realize the things that you like, you kind of settle into, and then you stop buying everything out that's out there. You know what I mean? All right, that's it. That's all of them. That's all I'm making today. That should be what, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. I got 6 band sets made. Not too shabby. I'm not rolling them up that good. I usually make them kind of tight. But they'll all go in there and they'll mesh into each other. Which is nice. Now I am ready to roll ski for a little while. I'm going to shoot some steel today. I don't feel like shooting clay. So I just have my small little catch box sitting out there. I'm going to re-roll these in a little bit. Something ain't sitting right. Freaking punk ass. Get up in now. There we go. If you take your time and roll them up, then they fit really nice. Good enough for now. Put that away. Put that away. Keep that out. 1 roll of 0.4 left. About 5 rolls, 4 or 5 rolls, 0.5, and more inbound. Are we talking hockey? Is that what you said? I'm redoing my garage a little bit here, guys. I can't handle this freaking dust, man. It's not, I mean, not that it's bothering me, because I mean, I vape and stuff, but it's just everywhere, dude. Like, I cannot take it, dude. And I'm going to try something new, right? And I don't know if it's going to work. You other builders on here, have you ever tried doing, like, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, man, but I want, like, some kind of, like airflow that's better. I don't need high suction rate, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be the strongest freaking suction on the face of the earth. It just has to move the dust from in here to out there. So I'm gonna try and do something. I mean, I use a respirator and crap, but it's just like, it just overtakes everything, dude. So I'm kind of just over it, dude. So I need to figure out how to make it work. So I'm gonna make a jig that's gonna connect that fan, right, to the window, which is right over there, and then I'm going to run a tube outwards. Now, what happens when it goes out there? You know, I don't want my kids obviously messing around in piles of G10 dust, so I got to figure it all out, but I don't know, something's got to change, dude, because this is not working out as far as dust management. Everything else is working out, but I need to figure something out. So rearranging is in process. It's just unbelievable. If you guys have ever messed around with this crap at all, dude, you will understand. All right, well, I'm ready to pop some shots, y'all. Dude, yeah, I know, I get that too, Hicks. I've been running the shop vac. I have multiple connections to these machines here, but the shop vac And what do you have, like the dust? You have a separate dust collector, like one of those turbine or tornadoes, or like the one that goes on the bucket or something. There's a whole bunch of different things out there, but I want it just out of my area. I want it to be completely separate. So I want it to be, I want volume of air to be pushed away from me. Obviously, in summertime, I'm just gonna open the damn door, and I have my, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Brian. I'll figure it out. See, like I've told you guys before, my dad was a carpenter, and he had a full professional setup at my house growing up in the basement, right? So he turned the whole basement into a wood shop, and after years of my mom bitching at him like for dust being everywhere, he finally went and he just rigged up a complete system, right? That went around the whole damn place with tubes, everything, ports at every station of every power tool possible. He had a whole dust like table with all the holes in it. So when you're sanding or ever on the table, it all just goes through, filtered, and then outside afterwards. And that's where I'm trying to get up to somewhat because something's got to change. All right, I'm gonna switch over to my shooting area. See, my Blade Runner I got um, on a portable cart. So in the summertime, I just wheel that thing outside, and I can um, do my cutting and stuff outside, which is fabulous. But in the wintertime, no, my fingers hurt, so ain't happening. All right, let's get this thing all figured out here. All right, we are shooting now. I got just a little catch box out there. Let me grab some ammo and stuff. All right, I'm gonna shoot this Kodiak for a minute. I put a used bandset on there. I have no idea what the shot count is, so I don't know how long it's gonna last. I have a whole bunch of these. Before I started selling them all, I was just shooting everything with them. And this one right now does not currently have any rips. My tie job is pretty decent, so I'm okay with that. there is some forks out there. Maybe a furnace pan and a box of filter. Exactly. Yeah, no, I got ideas rolling, man. I'm just I'm not fully decided on what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to figure out something. Jeff, I'm at 10 meters. I did measure it out, so I know that I didn't measure it with a tape. I'll tell you how I measured it. Okay, when I walk from my catch box over there to my shooting spot, I have short, stubby legs. It's about 13 leisurely steps, right? So I took about 13 leisurely steps to that there. So we are in the 10-meter range. I'm not doing any competitions or trick shots or anything for score, so I didn't use a tape measure in this particular instance. But we are at, we're going to say 10 meters. We're definitely not shorter than 10 meters, I can tell you that. We may be a little bit over. All right, I just got 2 spinner targets in there. A red Wasp 40, and then a little orange, I think it's probably a 20. I don't know what the orange one is. So we'll see if we can even hit anything today or not. Kodiaks are fabulous, man. If you've never shot a Kodiak, you should try one. All 3 shots to the right. Yeah. There we go. Starting to bring it back down a little bit. I think might be a sniper sling catch box. Yeah, I'm hooking it to the right here, guys. That's alright though. First shots of the day. You're allowed to miss every now and then, right? It's weird. Videos are weird, dude. I don't know, man. Sometimes it looks like people are shooting super far away and they're not. Other times it looks like it's really close and they're actually at the correct distance. So it makes no sense. But somehow the video and the cameras make it look a little different. Getting a couple of hits. Nothing solid yet though. Kind of dancing around. That was a nice one. You can always tell when you get a good hit. Makes a different click. That was a good one. There we go. Getting better. Oof. Definitely want some warm weather before we get to the tournament. So I can get some more shots. That was garbage. That was a good one. It's all about focal length of the lens. It compresses space. Yeah, it's super weird, man. I look at some, yeah, cause I feel the same way. Like I watch some of you guys' lives, and I'm like, Jesus, how far away are they shooting? But I know they're not shooting like that far, man. It's just regular, regular shots. This slingshot feels great. I like how he does one side a little bit more round than the other. I'll show you in a second. The bird is screaming, man. So if you can look, he does one side more rounded than the other. And I like that. That's a good feel in the hand. Joseph, what's up, my brother? No, I do trust you, Scorgan. I really do. I just didn't really think of it like that. My wife has a pretty decent camera. I don't even know what the hell it is. But it's crazy. The difference is, we think, our phone cameras are pretty good, but the stuff that you can get on like a real camera is just way different. I can't remember what the hell it is though. What's the brand of a camera? That was a good one. I love it when you actually hit the target and it sounds nice. I'm kind of all over the place today. She's spinning a little bit though. Keep wanting to hover to the right. That was a nice one. My dad got a new camera and said I could use it, but I don't want to break it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people are still into it, man. It's definitely still a thing. My brother was huge into that stuff, man, and like it was crazy. Like some of the pictures he was showing me, he's like, look at this. This is the difference, you know. And he took like a picture of, I don't remember who the hell it was, somebody in my family, right? And but look at it, right? And zoom in on it. And when you zoom in on it, like you could actually see like the reflection of the person taking the photo, like in their eyeball and stuff. Like, and it didn't lose like resolution. It was really weird. Canon, and like the ones that zoom into like the moon and stuff, man, it's just ridiculous. Hers might be a Canon. I don't even know. It's a pretty decent camera though. We got it on a deal, dude, like a mega deal, because my brother upgraded from that one to his new one, and he just wanted to unload it. So he's like, I'll give it to you guys for like nothing. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. And she uses it every now and then. She doesn't break it out as often as the phone, obviously, because it's convenience factor. Ooh, that was a little shot. Nikon. I think that's what it is. I think it's a Nikon. That sounds more familiar. Yeah, Polaroids are making a comeback, man. All the kids got those little Fujifilm ones. that spit out the little Polaroids. They're actually pretty cool. Oh, what the hell I'm shooting at here, guys? Sure there's a hell of a lot of missing going on. Tournament bound, here we come. Ugh. Tis what it is. Can't blame the slingshot, that's for sure. This thing's nice. Most of them are in the general area. Haven't missed the catch box yet. I guess that's good. SLR is too expensive and doesn't seem a decent point to shoot cameras anymore since cameras have gotten better in cell phones. Yeah, they are. The ones in the cell phones now are crazy good. Yeah, I could see that too. Seems like you got to have a good eye for photography, angles, lighting, all that kind of stuff, man. You could have two different people take a picture of the same thing and get two completely different outcomes. That was two solid hits. That's good. 3. Those are all bangers right there, man. Slapping it dead center. Another one. Maybe we're starting to get the feel of the thing a little bit, maybe. Another one. All right, all right. 6 in a row, I think. 7. 7 in a row. All right, all right. Warming up a little bit. I've been a photographer for over 20 years. The game is changing a lot now. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody. I've never been a photographer, like as far as wanting to pursue it, but I do appreciate what people do just based on. I've ran into a few people throughout the years who have done it. One of the kids who worked with me for a little while did it, and he did a lot of car photography, and he had this one shot, and I don't know all how they get this done, but he was taking a picture of a car. He did a lot of like the lowrider kind of stuff, not like the little tiny 14-inch wheel Mexican lowrider looking things, but the like Japan looking kind of things, like Tokyo drift kind of stuff. And he was taking a picture of one that was below like a viaduct with a train coming across the top in Chicago, and he got the picture with the train like going through, but it looked like the train was like not even moving. Like it looked like it was moving, but I don't know if it's just like a super fast like flash or what it was, but it looked badass, dude. Like, and he had it like at a view going like down and up, so like the front point of the car, passenger side front, was like pointing right at you. So you see like the car, the whole length of the car. You look past that, and you've got a badass train in the background. Super cool. But now he could have easily just taken that same picture at a different angle, and it wouldn't have looked like near as cool. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. You got to kind of have an eye for it too. You're getting some shots now. Starting to feel a little bit better. Still getting some misses, of course. And my target is moving. Seems to be kind of wanting to come downwards. I was into photography. I would like to get a drone for fishing and cast. $3,500 US. Cost too much. $3,500 too much for me. That's a lot, man. Scorgan makes some really interesting slingshots. They look very tedious to build, man. How long does one of those ones with all the paracord take you to get done, man? And how do you do that? For poop's sake, man. That is some pretty cool stuff you got going on over there, dude. I like those too. They're very unique. I don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of them. Are they not? You're in Canada, right? Is that right? I lose track. I don't. I haven't seen a lot of people shooting your stuff, which I'm shocked. I don't know if I'm just under a rock and I'm not seeing it or what, because you have some really cool frames, man. That's for damn sure. Toronto. I figured that you would be more on the scene. Maybe I just haven't looked. I do miss a lot, so forgive me. I did look into shipping, guys. I had a guy reach out to me, right? Name is Mike. Never met him that I know of. I don't know if he comes on the YouTubes or whatnot, but he's like, do you think you'll ever be shipping to, overseas, UK, Canada, and all that? And I finally looked into it, guys, farther, and it's, it's just, it doesn't seem right to me. All right, okay, so if you use out of the choices that I tried, right? So the post office, like the U.S. United States Post Office, I picked just addresses randomly in Canada and in UK. So I just did those two, and like for a 1 pound or less package, for how I have it set up, it's 27 bucks to ship a 1 pound package. So that means that you guys, if you bought a roll of latex is like about 7 ounces, right? We'll say ish. So if you bought 2 rolls of latex, it might even be more. It might push you over a pound. I mean, it just depends. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's like 6.5 ounces or 7 ounces, something like that. So you would pay more in shipping than you would for the actual product. That's crazy, dude. It blows my mind. And the cheapest I got it down was through Pirate Ship, and they were at like 24 and some change for a 1 pound freaking package. It's like I don't know, man. I wouldn't pay that for some freaking latex. Like, are you kidding me? Even if I really, really wanted it, I'm not gonna pay double for something when I can get the same crap locally. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's not the same. I mean, I get it, but you can get stuff that you can shoot very well and not pay that. I don't know. So then I started talking with Mikey over at Omega, and I'm like, I made a fake order on his website, and I put in, I think it was a London address, and I didn't pay for it, obviously. I ordered one, um, I put like one order of late or one roll of latex into the cart, and then I put a fake name, and then I put a London address that I got off Google, and his is only came up with 15 bucks. And so I messaged him. I'm like, all right, dude, what's your secrets? 15 bucks is a hell of a lot better than almost 30 bucks. And he basically said that he kind of set a price to where he can lose money, but sometimes it breaks even. Other times he loses money, but it's getting the product out there, and they're moving enough product that they can do that. I mean, people think, somehow I get the idea that Omega's dead, but he's getting 50 plus orders, over just like the weekend, every weekend. So he said he eats it. Sometimes he just eats the cost and like whatever. You lose a little bit on that one, but you gain it on the next one or whatnot. It's kind of like how business works. But yeah, dude, for real. 51st. Well, I know the UK guys and all that would definitely be all about purchasing more of our of American products if they could get over there fair with a fair price. It's nuts. But I don't know how some of these guys get it down cheaper. There is no freaking margin on the stuff that I'm doing to make it worth it. Now, let's say somebody did buy 2 rolls of latex. So now I charge them, 35 bucks or whatever for, let's say they're 17 bucks a piece. So 35 bucks in the product, 30 bucks to freaking ship it. Now, if it gets lost, then what? I'll have to like return their shipping money, return their purchase of the product money, and then I'm just shit out of luck. And then at that point, like that puts you like way below where you should even be. I mean, like this is really I'm just small fish. I'm a small fish in a big pond, man. And the small fish don't got much to work with here. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to be shipping to the UK yet or anywhere else. It's going to be strictly US only. And I know it's not going to help expand anything, but it is what it is. One day it'll happen. I saw that post, man. I saw that. He's going to finish up. Well, no, maybe he's not going to build it all because the way I thought I read it something along the lines of he's going to not take custom orders, but he's still going to produce slingshots, but it's not going to be like a specific color that somebody wants or whatnot. Maybe I misread that. Let me go shut off my heater. I don't know why the hell I'm heating the outside. Can't find a way to ship to US. Man, dude, I wanted one of those. Yes, I know. I saw that comment. I didn't mean to ignore it. I apologize. Average Squatch, the best neck magnet. A big round one looks really fabulous. I don't have one, but I've seen people use it, and that looks like it works really well. Wait, is it Sniper Sling who makes the one that looks? I like Sniper Sling's products, man. No matter what. That's is it Ming over there? I've never talked with him, um, but man, you want to talk about talent? Their stuff is top notch. That one bounced off the back and popped out. Let's see if we can hit that little orange one. Oof, right above it. I think that's a 20 millimeter. I'm not quite there. Oh, right next to it. Yes, cray cray. I collect all my ammo with a magnet. So most of it's going to catch in that little box there. Some do bounce out. I probably have about 10 to 20 of them that'll be laying on the ground. I just have a magnet here. I took a magnet and I stuck it at the end of this stick here. So this is a walking stick, and then I just walk around the yard, pick them up. You always lose a couple here and there, but I collect quite a bit of it. Yeah, average squatch. You can always get creative and just make one too, man. I've made a couple of them that work really, really well. I don't know. I can't remember if you shoot 8 millimeter or bigger. But the magnet that I used when I used one, I could hold a ton of 8 millimeter on it. That was low. Hit the bottom part of the catch box. Like there's a little lip that sticks up. It hit it. Squirrels are out. Look at them. That target's dropped down. I may go pick it up a little bit. It's starting to bother me. Has anyone seen this band called this band called, no, I can't even say that. In Jean de Poitrine with costumes and polka dots. It's so weird, but I kind of like it. No, but I'll check it out, man. I'm gonna go lift that target up just a touch. Get rid of this orange thing. I am not shooting that little guy today. We are not shooting that good, so we'll stick with the 40. Back to winter. That's the same one I did, Hawk. I can't remember what they're called. I think they were, I bought 4 of them. They had this like leather wrap around it. And on either end of the leather wrap, they were square, like, or a rectangle, about like yay big and yay tall. And they had a wrap around it that was like a leather almost, and then 2 rivets on either side that were holes. And then you could slap them under your desk and then shove your pistol on there if you wanted or whatever. But I just used the holes that were already in there to tie a lanyard around, and then I took paracord and I wrapped it around it for like a tiny little buffer. And yeah, I just brought the red target up a little bit, in case you guys were wondering what's going on out there. It's freaking cold, dude. I'm gonna switch slingshots here in a second. Ah, nice. I got some more materials coming, so I'm gonna make a few slingshots coming up here. It's coming out of Texas. I use Maker's Material Supply, and they have shipped it. So hopefully it'll be here by the, maybe, probably not the weekend, probably early next week. Maybe by then I can figure out my exhaust system here. I'm gonna switch over to this guy. Take a look at the stuff on there. No tears in the bands yet. We'll shoot it for a little while, see what happens. See if I can get used to this thing. This is my daily shooter. Doesn't mean I'm any better with it, but this is the one I shoot all the time. Definitely getting a little bit better consistency there. I got some what they call toxic green G10. I got some multicolored white and black. I'm gonna make a something with that. And then I got some, I'm gonna try this. It's nothing hard by any means, but I made one of these for me, right? And then I got a pretty good response on the YouTubes. People liked it and it got good views. So I made one more out of a tan colored one. And that got snatched up within like 5 minutes of me posting it. So that one went over well. So I think people like the looks of the clipped and the not bright colored one on this, like a more plain Jane kind of look. The problem that is hard for me is the thickness. When I put these here through, I don't have, I have to trim them down. I have to cut this part down in order to get it to fit and stay uniform to where this clip is actually integrated. I don't like doing that because I don't. So I ended up getting a little bit wider, just slab of G10. The overall slingshot will be a little wider. I'm gonna make a test run of it, and I'm gonna shoot it and see how it feels. But that basically will just make it easier for me to build them, less cutting and tweaking and stuff. So I'm gonna try that. Oh, that was pretty damn cool. All the dust on the top of that thing. The ammo must have hit the top of the catch box and made a big puff of smoke. Puff of dust. The old dusty smoke. I still have material here too, so I'm gonna make a red, white, and blue one. You know, obviously I'm not good enough to be taking custom orders, but I have a guy who is interested in the red, white, and blue slingshot. So I'm gonna make one. I told him, you know, obviously no pressure. If he doesn't like it, then that's fine, whatever. Um, but I'm gonna try that. Grew up in Detroit. Used to go to Canada. Hell yeah. I use, I have this one that Andre suggested, um, and it works great for creating these holes to the right depth. But it's the actual size of this damn thing here. It's too long, and I don't know. I have a bunch of them, so I don't want to like buy more. With TNG10 and linen micarta with some crazy resin palm swells. Oh hell yes, that's badass. Do you make your own resin, or do you are you finding a place that sources it out? A guy slinging clay. He used to make resin and stuff, and he was kind of telling me the process of some of the stuff he was making, and it was interesting. Thinking of putting some blanks out there, just have to get around to it. Coin worker, what up, brother? That's for you, Coin. How are you? Figured to make you feel welcome. You guys getting any snow by you, Coin? We got a lot of rain coming supposedly, but not till after the weekend, so that's cool. GFY and EAD. Warm and smelly welcome. And screw the snow. Cold and snowy, is it? Yeah. We just got cold. We barely sitting at the freezing. We're at about 30 degrees, 31, something like that. But there's no sun to help it along. It's just cold and cold. But tomorrow is this crazy typical shit around here. Tomorrow is 61 degrees. And then by Saturday, Sunday, 40s, down into the 20s again. And then by next Friday, they're talking almost 70. So yeah, we'll get a 50-degree swing here and there. Typical weather around here, I guess. Yeah, this winter's been an interesting one. I'm from northern Illinois, about an hour outside of Chicago. Yeah, right. Get the pipes fixed up there, MD. I might switch over to some clay here in a second. Maybe shoot this can if I ever finish it up. I know I have a very adventurous setup out there today. One target. Well, that's all right. I'm freezing, and I'm okay with just shooting a 40 for now. Oh God. Yeah. Fast food is no good, man. It always gives you this upset stomach, dude. I've been using the hell out of my Blackstone lately, dude. I got that thing seasoned up. I got the cart finished up, and I've been cooking everything on it, man. And I absolutely love it. If you don't have a Blackstone, get one, man. If you like to cook out at all, because that, man, it's just so easy to use. I got the top seasoned up real nice, so everything just slides right off of there, man. Super easy to cook. I've been cooking breakfast. We did smash burgers, of course. Did like a stir fry kind of stuff. I'm actually doing pizza on it today, man. I got these. It's called naan bread. It's like not N-O-N. I think it's N-A-N. And I'm gonna do some. You grill up all the ingredients, then you make your pizzas, and then you grill the pizza. I can't freaking wait. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, dude, anything with the flat top. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. Yeah, it's like yeah, exactly. It's like it looked like a kind of a pita-ish. I'm gonna give it a shot though. We're gonna do like I bought the pre-made ones. You know what I mean? Just because why not? I was at the store anyway, and they're cheap, you know, and I got a couple of them so we can make whatever we want on there. I got some pepperoni left over from a different meal, so I'm gonna slice that up. It's gonna be fabulous. Fried up some freaking sausage, man. I made like my own version of a McGriddle, dude. Dude, we did like pancakes, right? And then I had sausage that I got from my buddy. His parents live down in Kentucky or whatnot, and they make their own stuff, so it's real clean. Like you know exactly what the hog ate. As clean as a freaking hog can be, I guess. But either way, dude, yeah, it was fabulous. Made my old McGriddle. Yeah, dude, good stuff. Hello, S. Prokhorov. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for the compliment. Today we're plinking, like always. I don't set my expectations too high, so when I don't hit them, I'm okay. But we're hitting the target here and there, so that's fine. Kind of wandering around. I'm getting to the point where my fingers have gone numb. My thumb especially, dude. My thumb always goes numb when it gets cold out. It makes it a little harder to shoot. That's alright. Today I'm using steel from the Ukraine. Awesome. I'm using 8mm steel. Third coffee, yeah. Yeah, I'm only on one coffee right now, dude. That's kind of why I'm a little on the chill side myself. Only had one. I usually have like a pot by now. Don't quite feel alive yet. But after I get off of this here phone, I will be guaranteed to have another cup. Whoop, let me get that down now. Oh, Jesus. Press the wrong button. Ah, sage and the sausage. Hell yeah. I'm at 10 meters. Haven't had. Oh, that's right. You were saying that, MD. He quit or something. Yeah, the old sagety sausage. He's good. I agree with that. I can't remember what you supplemented it with though. You got to be doing something. If you can't just stop coffee, man. You got to like have some other routine. That's 5 in a row, I think. Let's see if we can get more than 5. 6. I think that's the most I've gotten today in a row. I got 6 earlier. I haven't beat it yet. Let's see if we can get 7. No. I moved it, but it was on the top side. There we go. That was a better hit. Okay, 8 out of 9 or something. Would that be 9 out of 10? That's pretty good. We're starting to get some shots. Oh, missed. And 9 out of 10-ish. Earl Grey. I usually drink 2-3 large cups of coffee a day. I gave up for Lent. Oh my gosh. Good luck. Good luck. S. Prokhorov. I'm going to call you SP. What slingshot you shooting over there in the Ukraine? Uh-oh. His comments got screwed up. That's the worst, man. Big jug filled, half coffee and half Coke. Coke and Pepsi. That sounds disgusting. I've heard of people doing that though, right? Earl Grey. That's Earl Grey's got some stuff. Oh, Jolt. Oh my gosh. What did it say? Twice the caffeine and double the sugar or something. They used to have some weird slogan they'd put on there. I can't remember what it was. Jolt Cola. Twice the caffeine and 3 times the sugar. Whoa. That would have been odd. Almost shot this thing backwards. Nicked it. Ugh, high shot. There we go. And you're starting to put a little bit of a beat down on this thing. Good old Coca-Cola. Keep you awake, not the flavor. Yeah, I could see that. The original energy drink. I don't drink too much pop because it bothers the hell out of my gut. So bubbly water it is. I do have the occasional one though. I had a Dr. Pepper when we watched Daytona 500 over at my father-in-law's house, and I had a Dr. Pepper over there. That was pretty good. But yeah, I try not to drink too much of it just because it really wrecks my gut, dude. It gives me stomach aches. It ain't worth it, but it tastes so good. Nothing better than a ice cold Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb. But this stuff, it's bubbly. I'll give it that much. Yeah, coffee does too. I used to drink like, dude, like a lot, like ungodly amounts of coffee. Like all day, all night, pretty much all I drink. And yeah, my stomach was getting super torched. So I slowed it down. I still drink a ton, but well, probably like a half a ton, not a full ton. Hell yeah. They cancel each other out. I think we're going to grow some more this year. We're going to try it out again. This will be our third year growing legally, and we'll see if it gets, see how it turns out. Yeah, Dr. Pepper for the win, man, 100%. I think we'll do 2 plants again. That's my wife's department. Whoa. I do not do anything with the weed growing other than watering it. I will water it from time to time. But usually when I water it, it's just because I'm watering the tomatoes and the peppers and the stuff that I care about. Her, not that I don't care about weed, but you know what I'm saying. It's not my babies. That's her. So if she wants to, I'm gonna switch over to and just shoot this can a little bit until it does something. See if I can even hit it. Nicked it. Nicked it again. Didn't even move it. It was a glancing blow. There she goes. Yeah, I hear that. You still have alcohol and energy drinks. Oh, you're drunk. Yeah, God, yes. The monsters, man. I used to drink those blue monsters like they're going out of style, dude. Oh, hell yeah. That's badass, man. Yeah, we just do like outdoor growing. So it's the first year. I mean, both years it's they've taken off like weeds. The THC levels on there, I didn't try either year, just because I don't really smoke. I'll do edibles every now and then if you know, here and there, like maybe once a year or something. Um, Not that often, but you know, my wife is she has her medical card, so it's all 100% legal, and she definitely is a connoisseur, we'll say. So she knows good from bad, and we've given a lot of it away. Put it to you that way. You know, like people that have gotten it said it's okay. You know, I mean, it looks real pretty, but it's not up to like today's standards. So it would be like a pretty version of ditchweed, I guess. Um, no, I do not sell drugs. Period. But we're able to, in Illinois, if you have a card, which my wife does, I do not. I have nothing to do with that. Period. I'd like to keep my FOID card and have everything legit, so I do not have anything to do with that. But you can legally grow. You can't legally sell, so we don't. But we can gift. So we have given away, not sell, given for no money to people who have who know good from bad, and they said it was good. I mean, like good, like it did what it was supposed to do, but it wasn't like, wow, man, that's the best shit I've ever seen in my life. But for the lack of me taking care of it and my wife just doing her thing, she'll get better with it. Man, we were way off topic today, huh? We used to call it the A-Town Brown around here. This stuff looks really good though, man. Like I took pictures of it, and you know, you see the picture and you're like, damn, that looks like some good shit. And it stinks. It smells really good. Do you have any purple wrist things in stock? If you're talking to me, the lanyards, I do not have purple. If you're talking to any of the other builders, maybe Scorgan. Almost out of sight. We're behind the tree a little bit. And now we're in the garden, approaching the 12-meter mark-ish. Oh, can still get it. It's almost time to get that garden ready too. The garlics are actually already sprouting. And the garlics want to live. If you're talking about the lanyards, average squatch, I do not have any. When I smoked, I loved the stink bud and some good old skunky. If I was smoking, I wanted the neighbors to smell it. Hell yeah. Man, I don't know, dude. It's everything. The game's changed 100%. When we were growing up, you know, we always had it was just weed. Like, seriously. It was either like regular, Reggie's, you know, the regulars, or they called it the kind buds, if it was a little bit better. And you got any of that kind? And it was just like, you didn't have all these names and strands and indicas and sativas, and it was just weed. And then he smoked it and like, did it work? Like, yeah. Oh, thank you, wood a killer. And then like, every now and then, if some like sour diesel came into town, or you know, I don't even know, dude. Back then it was just about where can we even find some. Nowadays, I got like 10 dispensaries within 5 minutes from here, man. It's crazy. They're everywhere. Still able to hit the can out there a little bit. It's kind of in the deep rough. It's in the deep rough. Oh, no, I can't see it. Maybe I can. Kind of see it. Oh, got it. Knocked it back out. Can you guys see it? It's on the other side of the tree. Sorry. Still hitting it. You guys probably can't even see what the hell I'm shooting at. Minnesota purple. It was actually purple. Yeah, I remember that kind of stuff coming through. What they call the Acapulco gold, and I just remember sour diesel was like a big thing back then. Like everybody's like, "You got this sour diesel, man?" Alaskan Thunderfuck. I remember that name too, actually. Like I remember when I hear it, but I don't remember him like just thinking of it. See, we used to be into all that stuff. DeeeZ Slings, what's up? Cold temps can make purple come out. Dude, they are everywhere around here. You cannot go anywhere without seeing a freaking dispensary around here. Like everywhere, dude. Green crack. Oh my gosh. That's another one. Dude. Yeah, no, they're everywhere. There's like far more dispensaries than anything else around here, man. Literally. I can any direction. I could just like back out of my driveway, point my car in any direction, and I will end up at a dispensary. And it's not even just there. You can walk over to like if you go to the vape stores, they have even like these like magical mushrooms that you can even buy from like the vape store for poop's sake. They don't work, but you can still buy them there. It's just weird. Times have changed. I'm freezing. Can I shoot, man? I need more targets. I was just too cold and lazy today, so I just put up the one. Yeah, definitely. Gray market mushroom shops now, my lord. It's funny, right? It's funny how the things have changed. I mean, I got nothing against it. Whatever it is, what it is. But it's kind of like we had all these mattress stores fucking pop up around here, dude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I've only cussed twice in this live stream, so I apologize. Got that cane. We had mattress stores pop up on every corner. It was the weirdest thing for a long time. I don't know if they're just like laundering money or something. And now it is dispensaries everywhere. Cold. Still hitting it. Kratom, oh my gosh, that was another thing that everybody was on the Kratom for a minute, right? I've never touched that stuff. I've been 90% drug free for a long time, alcohol free for a long time. But I know people who do the Kratom. I think it was originally designed to help you quit heroin and fentanyl and all the hard shit. But then I believe that they figured out a way to abuse it or something. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can use the marijuanas for the right reasons, then why not, right? Yeah, yeah, definitely. If there's a way to make a buck, people are gonna do it. Yes. All right, we're at an hour and a half. Been there, done that, done with it. Yeah, we could talk. I could tell you stories. I don't know if I should on YouTube or not. Don't want to ruin my perfect reputation here, guys, but yeah, we can definitely talk stories. CBD, yeah, that got super popular for a minute too. Turmeric, hell yeah. The natural stuff is really where it's at. Hello, Sharesh. Glad to have you. Thank you. This one I made. This is what's called the Ruckus. I make and sell these. Um, this is a design that I created and I make and sell. This is a clipped version. I usually sell just wrap and tuck because they're easier. That's the one that I was shooting a minute ago. This one is made by Jordan Smothers from the Smo Show. This one is G10 and micarta. He is a superior creator of slingshots. This thing is beautiful. So if you're ever interested in, this is called the Kodiak, made by Jordan Smothers. It's a great slingshot there. I have multiples of those guys. But yeah, this is my daily shooter that I make, and it's called the Ruckus. I like this one a lot. I don't think I'll ever part with it. It by no means is perfect, but that's why I like it. It's just a goofy ass slingshot, man. The design is great, but this one here, the clips hold, but it's just I got there's gaps everywhere. But I mean, I don't know. They haven't slipped yet. I've been shooting the snot out of this thing, and now it's gonna slip. Watch and hit me in the head or something. Let's see if I can hit that pole out there. A little tiny one holding up that light. Got it. I think I hit the base of the light right above the pole. Got it again. The thing's probably an inch wide. Maybe. Gotta go get some tubing. I hit it again. Damn. Again. Pounding that thing. Shouldn't be shooting that. Yeah, I like this is my favorite out of all my designs. So I have the Ruckus. I have another one called the Revolt. I have one called the WR1, and then I have a pickle fork PFS. And this one is my favorite design. That's why I shoot it the most. I do have, you know what? I got to do that other test. I keep forgetting. It's about if it gets to 40 degrees today, I'll do that one. But this is the other one I have out here. This is the evil eye version of the Revolt. This is the other one this is an old one here, man, that I made quite a while ago. And this one probably will never leave my side either. I don't think I'll ever let that guy go. I shot the hell out of that thing. That thing shoots like a dream. Dude, I'm gonna, man. I got it in my mind, Scorgan. I'm definitely going to be doing that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a wrist rocket, man. A lot of us started on those, and I don't think slingshots may never have even evolved if it wasn't for something like that to start with, man. Stop shooting that thing. If I win another raffle, I want an evil eye. Hell yeah. Yeah, MD got one of my old pieces that I made. That was based off of a stinger, if I remember right, like a wasp stinger, and I copied their design, not for sale, but just to give away. And he won it on a giveaway with some purple resin as like a circle palm swell, and that thing was actually pretty neat. I actually like that slingshot a lot, and I'm glad it went to somebody cool, which is awesome. But yeah, you're right, Scorgan. I want to make one. I got ideas. I don't know. Hell yeah. No, I want to make another batch of the Evil Eyes. People like them. I'd like to get a little bit better at them. Now that I'm starting to get a little bit better finish on a lot of things. I'm starting to learn a little bit more tweaks and stuff. So I think I'll have somebody else field that one there, Nathan Bierman, if anybody can. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're getting a better grip. What the hell is 50 cal lead? What is it? I'm sorry. I don't mean that in a rude way. I'm just like, is that? Are we talking the same thing here? I think the next batch of Evil Eyes I make, though, they're gonna come out even better. I need coffee. I'm like slowly dying inside. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, events, tournaments coming up soon. Oh yeah, can't wait. I'm gonna try and get out here Sunday and half inch. Oh, there you go. Thanks for clarifying that, Hawk. Got to put it in. Whoa, shit. Was that an orb or a bug? You got to put it in retard terms for me. Half inch lead. That's huge. Take it easy, guys. And I will maybe be on here Sunday. Definitely next Thursday. And if I create anything, I'll make some posts. Go to DeeeZ Slings.com if you want to try some latex. I do have some rolls left. A handful of shots up there. Nothing crazy. Enjoy your day and get out there and shoot if you can. Take it easy.